Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. We are right in the middle of campaign craziness. And Kaya just came back to report something, so let's listen to what she has to say. It was so exciting to have a meeting with all my newbie sisters. I talked to them about how amazing you are and how you helped me and insisted that we must vote for your party. I feel it worked really well. They can sense my genuine enthusiasm. Okay. The novices still really like Jasmine. Okay. Okay, there's no getting through to the warriors. The explorers maybe could use another push. And actually, Kaya, you're technically a producer too. I'd like you to promote our program to the producers, because I feel like you're going to become one of them soon. Oh, exciting! I'll go and spread the good word, absolutely. Alright, now we have a lot of people to talk to. I really want to meet Yu-ënia, but I don't know, Oh, actually, Manaka got back to me too, but Zira's situation sounds really really urgent, so I want to hear from her. Hello, my name is Zira. Me and a group of my sisters are fleeing from a conflict in our former coven. We are being hunted and executed. We are desperate. I beg of you, hear me out. Thanks for having me. My name is Zira, and I am a jade sculptor. Welcome, Zira. My name is Fortuna. I'm a cartomancer. What can I do for you? I lead a group of refugee witches. We are in desperate need of help. I'm so sorry to hear that. Take your time, tell me what happened. I should first tell you about the nature of the conflict. And for you to properly comprehend what's going on, it's imperative that you learn about her culture. Are you familiar with the traditions of the jade sculptors? Access Idana's knowledge. I know that you, the jade sculptors, are specialized in dialoguing with precious stones to ask them about their potential, and that you can carve any of them into magnificent magic tools. The most powerful stone being jade, right? Of course. Jade is the cornerstone of all your power, since you owe your might to the pact you sealed with the Jade Monks. Oh, you even know about the Jade Monks? Yes, they are the two largest known jade stones in the universe, each the size of a 5-story pagoda. They whispered their shape to your founding members, and those witches carved them into what they are today. You worship them, and in exchange, they guard the souls of every member of your clan. If you bring the heart of a Jade Witch back to the Jade Monks, they can be born again, but as a mortal, retaining their memories but not their powers. Those reborn must stay in your temple to serve the living witches of your coven. I am so honored and impressed by your vast knowledge. My heart is at ease that you will fully comprehend the nature of our current conflict. I found a way of retaining power and immortality when rebirthing at the Jade Monk Waterfalls. It's all thanks to a new stone carving method I devised, which consists of imbuing quicksilver into the veins of raw jade. But our sisters considered this to be heresy. They claim that the purity of jade must be preserved. But I suspect they are mostly interested in not losing the influx of mortal servants. Some of us, a minority I must say, tried to defend the virtue of imbuing jade with metals. However, they declared us heretics and are hunting us down. Ugh, that sounds awful. That's why we need your help. And I'm aware of how risky it is to protect us at the moment. But hear me out. I came up with a proposal that may benefit us both. Okay, let's hear it. I've researched many covens to see who would be the most suited to give us asylum, and yours is one of the most powerful. I also learned that your sisterhood works on the basis of invitation. If any sister vouches for another witch, they can become a rightful member of your coven immediately. And I happen to know that you're in the middle of some elections too. So, invite me and my 9 sisters to your coven, and we will all vote for you in the upcoming election. Wow, that's... We also have some magic saved up. So as compensation for all your trouble, we can offer you 10 units of earth energy. I know the Jade Sculptors don't have the capacity to mess with a coven as powerful as yours. Take us in and we will all be safe. Please, I beg you. Protect us and you will have 10 more votes and more earth energy. I see no reason to turn this down. I mean, her quest seems noble. She's being hunted down unfairly, and it's gonna give me votes and energy. Very well, I accept. By the Jade Monks, is that true? Yes, I can't morally turn you away. Our coven will protect you. Thank you so much. You are saving our lives. We will support you with all our might, not only with our votes, but also our magic. Whatever we can do for you, we are forever indebted. I only did what was right. Please, here, accept our Jade Earth energy. Damn, that is so much earth. How do we proceed now? I could write you a new feature with my cards. Come again, right? That's right, I possess the ability to affect the cosmic wheel. I don't have absolute control over what'll happen, but my predictions aren't just predictions. I can foresee a variety of futures and nudge the cosmic wheel in a certain direction. Your power never ceases to amaze me, Witch Fortuna. Would you like me to take a look at your possible features? Yes, please. Alright, let me get my cards. Alright. I see two major forces at play in this predicament, so I'm going to draw a card for each of them. On one hand, we have you and your sisters, refugees, fleeing from your old coven. And, on the other hand, we have your pursuers, the four sisters that are after you, claiming that you are heretics. Please, Jade Monk, show mercy upon us. Focus on your training as a Jade Sculptor and on your desires as a witch while I shuffle my deck. Guardian Eagle, Mercy, Wellness Alliance, and Courage. I like this. Let's think about the pursuers taking Mercy. The Jade Monks you worship, displeased by the atrocities committed by your four sisters, return everyone except you and the ones who fled into Jade statues. But your pursuers will eventually realize how ignorant they have been and will try to recruit you back and compensate you and your sisters for all the damage they caused. Not this one. I don't think they'll punish us. And... This one's kind of funny. Honestly. I like this one. Your pursuers will eventually realize how ignorant they have been and will try to recruit you back and compensate you and your sisters for all the damage they caused. I can't really say why I like this one for this card the best, but I don't know, it's just nice. Ha, that's rich. They bloodied their hands on our fallen sisters already. I don't see how they could possibly bring us back into the fold. Well, let's draw another card to see what'll happen with you and your sisters. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Setting what scares you on fire. The asteroid foretells imminent tragedy. This isn't super nice, but... But it fits the card, and it's not as awful as I thought it would be when I drew this card, so... Witchhood will become unbearable for you and your sisters. You will renounce your powers and go back to live as priestesses among mortals. So that's what this rebellion will boil down to, huh? After this much suffering and running, I don't see it as a bad ending, I guess. A fulfilling mortal life is certainly preferable to a mortal despair. That's a wise deck. I hope you find your happiness. Are things really going to happen just as you wrote? Yes. If our 4 sisters really end up acknowledging their mistakes, you truly are a fate bender. Because after all the hunting, I still don't believe this is a viable future. For now, we can only place our trust in your abilities. Thank you, really. For now, I'll focus on showing proper gratitude for you having taken us in. You are saving our lives in more than one sense. I hope everything works out for you all in the end. Okay. Alright, Patrice and Abramar are both back. Okay, I didn't see this one coming. Dahlia and all the warriors just went on some sort of parade around the Sisterhood. It was more of a party than anything informative, but the energy was incredibly powerful. You know how it is with Dahlia. She's just too good at pumping everyone up. But we can come back from this. We're not gonna, Patrice. Dahlia's gonna win. We said it. Charisma is a temporary illusion. We can fight it with well-laid ideas and... Who am I kidding? We need to be more charismatic at any cost. Let's do our best, alright? Dahlia's been campaigning among the explorers. She's been painting a nice picture of how all her freedom combined with the magical task could fund many cosmic expeditions. Naturally, many explorers celebrated this idea. We should be careful with this. I've been keeping tabs on Yu-ënia since she's been known to oppose our party, but after meeting with you, she's withdrawn. What happened? I kinda blackmailed her into it. Come again? Are you nuts? If this gets out, we're gonna be in deep trouble. It won't. I think. Whatever. Good job stopping Yu-ënia, I guess. Did you welcome the Jade Sculptor's refugees into our coven? Yeah. That's a bit complicated in the middle of a race, Fortuna. Based on the coven rules, they have the right to vote, and they're voting for us, of course, but this didn't sit well with the rest of the coven. Oh, I understand. Well, I had to welcome them in. I couldn't refuse to help them. Okay, let's rebuild from here. Oh dear God. Everyone loves Dahlia. The novices like me, though. Because I guess Dahlia pulled support from Jasmine rather than from me. Okay. Oh boy. I found someone that could help us, Fortuna. She'll pay you a visit. Her name is Curiel, the Sensorial Witch. She can affect the perception and sensations of sentient beings, conjure hallucinations, induce synesthesia, or even grant extra senses humans don't usually have. She seems to be a bit anxious about the current climate in the coven. I'm not sure what'll come out of this meeting, but I sent her your way anyway. Okay. Hey, went for a trip inside a star and got this out for you. Damn! Okay, we have no choice but to make some cards right away. Okay, Okay. Abramar, how about you look for allies? I'll comb the cosmos and see what I can find. And Patrice... You... dig up some dirt. It may take some time. I'll see what I can find, and later we can decide if it's okay to use them as bait. Okay. Alright, whew. Oh, the novices also include the Jade Witches. Okay. Okay. We gotta make some cards, and we have a lot of Earth energy, so we can finally use one of those Super Arcana. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright. We're running out of things to use. Many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems, and it allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. Cool. You got the shaman. Okay, let's look at the Super Arcana first. I could study it. I have the... Quest. Detached from anything familiar. Tethered to the unknown. Battle. The turmoil that precedes a new state of the universe. And protection. Resistance to change. Safekeeping the sacred. Alright. We could use this. We could also use this. I don't think this really goes with the, with the place we chose, so I'm gonna choose something different. How about this? No. How about the opera house? An enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chamber. Okay. And this will go with the Gaetharian. Terrorists often roam the cosmos, unable to harm anyone, until someone lets them in and they become the fears of the whole Sisterhood. Okay. A magic trinket created by boiling seashells and beluga oil and marrow bone. Actually... we could do... the Inevitable 3 or the Geruchtekuche. Okay. Because, okay, so the opera house magnifies emotion. The scary arcana, super arcana, becomes the fears of the entire coven as the opera house magnifies the emotion. And the Geruchtekuche spreads gossip. And spreads the fears even more. So how about we use this one? Alright. Alright. On the floor, we have the Geruchtekuche. Or how about on the stage? On the stage, we have the Geruchtekuche, surrounded by shells, as it is meant to be. I want the stage to be more centered. There we go. No, that's not centered. That's better, and I want the box to be centered. And the shells to be on the stage. And out of the box springs the terror. With its horrible arms. Grabbing at the shells. And these things falling from the sky and from its arms. And are these supposed to be its eyes? These are its eyes. That's my decision. That's what I decided. Melophobia. The chambers of the opera house make all meetings resonate through every context. Whispers from everyone you love paint the most horrific worlds. The seashells pour discovery into friends and foes alike. Guide, discovery, leadership, purpose, authority, predestination, and luck. Okay. And it's full of air energy. Okay. We made a card. That's good. We can make another card, but let's talk to some folks first. I'm so glad we finally got to use that Super Arcana. Ooh, this kitty! Curiel, hello! I got to talk with one of your partners recently, and they told me we could probably help each other. I don't have any clear political leanings, but maybe there's a way to use my powers to make life better for all of our sisters during these trying times? I don't know. Let me know when it's a good time for me to visit. I love your familiar. I love it the best. Let's hear from Manaka again. And then finally meet Yu-ënia. Okay, you are the real deal. You must forgive me for all my condescension. The remnants of the Titan quarry were there. The distant black hole slowly pulls on its pieces, disintegrating it further. Its molten core is no more, sapped by the Titans. The only thing left is a fragmented husk robbed of everything useful, but there's a twisted beauty in contemplating the bare bones of a celestial body. Since you forewarned me about it, I took a sample with me and checked its composition. It's unlike anything we've seen before, you were right. We just discovered a new element. You are incredible, Fortuna. I've never witnessed such a display of power. Thank you. I've worked with other oracles in the past to aid in our expeditions, but this is something else. See, centuries ago I built a special orrery that continuously sweeps our charted space and mutates to depict any changes in our universe. Down to the precision of an asteroid, your cute little house does indeed appear there. So, what the evidence points towards so far is either that the orrery is malfunctioning, or that the place you sent me to didn't exist before our meeting. Are we sure that what you're doing is divination? Let's confess. Your instincts are right. I discovered recently that what I do with my cards is not divination. I'm bending reality. Oh my, the implications of that. Yes, I've been mulling them over and over. The question now is, should I fear or follow someone like them? You should definitely respect me. Yes, excuse me, you're right. We are lucky to count you among our allies. I'm only sorry we didn't discover your talent sooner. I'd like to further test these capabilities of yours if you don't mind. I'm going to have to start charging you, Manaka. Ha, this time it's something pretty straightforward. Do you know what this is? Yes? It's what was left of Archwitch Kadamia when her coven scattered her remains. Oh god. This contraption has been around in our coven for a long time. In all those millennia, there's been little progress with solving its mystery. Oh, I'm impressed. Not many ever are aware of the existence of Kadamia's artifact. And you would like me to open it as a test? Oh no, that would be an unfair demand. We've been stumped by it for ages now. I'd like to find a clue as to what it is using your divination. Very well, let's take a look at it. Let's not ask too much of her. No, we're a shark. We're a shark. What do we get in exchange? True, I'm abusing your hospitality at this point, right? I'm beyond impressed by your capabilities. My vote will go for your party for sure. But if you help us with this, I'll do everything in my power to get as many sisters as I can to support your cause. Not because I'd owe you, but because you and your team would be the right choice. So will you help me, please? Very well, let's take a look at it. We know we're not going to win, so I want to do this, and I don't want to make promises I can't keep. I'm going to ask my deck to put you on the path that'll untangle this mystery. Yes, please. Let's take a look at this artifact's feature. Focus on everything you've learned about it, on the countless hours you've spent studying it. Alright. Discovery and exploration. This card really likes her, doesn't it? Introspection, guide, discovery, yearning, passion, and temptation. Reincarnation of Archwitch Kadamia. Only a behemoth can open it. Or from the Arbiter. I think this is the Arbiter's book, so this makes sense. You will require the aid of the highest-ranking Arbiter. She has classified information that'll allow you to finally unlock Kadami's artifact. Oh, I would never have expected that angle. I'm not a big fan of the Witch Police, but I'll take it. And having experienced your talents firsthand, this must be it. Finally, some progress in Kadamia's mystery. Thank you so much, Fortuna. You surpassed every expectation I had. Even more than that, you made me fall in love with immortality again. Before meeting you, I was disillusioned with this cosmos already. I felt like I had seen it all. And you tore through all that like a supernova, not only showing me new places, but magic beyond my comprehension. I'm so happy to hear that. You have my full support. I'll vouch for you in front of our sisters. I'm looking forward to the future of this coven with you at the helm. Thank you so much. See you in Congress. Good luck with the race. Right, so some of our allies are back. Wow. Everyone really likes Dahlia, except for the academics. Okay. Ah, no. I wanted to talk to people. I was super afraid of meeting with the producers, but they welcomed me with open arms. I'm a future producer after all. They were super interested in my peppermancy. They tried to seduce me towards Jasmine's side, but I stayed strong. I even managed to get some of them to sympathize with our program. Nice. And Abramar, what do you have to report for? I found something interesting. I subtly induced the idea that she should pay you a visit. Her name is One, Witch of Entropy and Decay. Like Yu-ënia, she's one of the Oracle Witches in the Coven. She's able to read the entropy in any system, no matter whether it's a machine, a community, a building, an astral body, or even an idea. Basically, One can discern what actions will accelerate or prevent the decay or just about anything. Maybe she can help us find the weak spot in our opponent's strategies. Okay. Let's send these two out. Actually, I'm kind of scared to have... I don't want to make Kaya challenge anybody. I don't want to make her make enemies. Especially not with Dahlia, who's the one who brought her here. How about you look for allies or opportunities? I don't know the Coven that well, but I'll try. And Abramar. Dig up dirt. Alright. Let's do a little reading, actually. Let's read a little bit more on the campaign strategies we need. Alright, let's read the demographics analysis. Explorers. These witches continuously chart this cosmos. Explorers scout new locations, discover new sources of energy and materials, and keep us informed of the latest events around every galaxy. They're usually too busy to mess with politics, so anything goes for them as long as it doesn't hinder their endeavors. Strategy guide. They're pretty easy. Throw them a bone here and there and they'll support us. Although the same goes for the other parties too. Okay. Alright. Yu-ënia, I'm so excited to finally meet you face to face. I'm being pulled in all these directions. I want to make cards. I want to meet witches. I want to study. I want to... Yu-ënia, how come you didn't let your mentor know that you're allowed to receive visits now? Is everything alright? I don't want to be a bother, but I would like to visit you and see how you're doing after 2 centuries of exile. Looking forward to seeing you again, Yu-ënia. Oh, she's so pretty! And big, oh my god. Oh, and she's so cute! I love her big nose. I love her big deer nose. Hello, Fortuna. I'm so happy to see you. And that look in your eyes. Exile has been tough, right? There's so much fire energy in you now. You've grown stronger, intimidating even. I'm happy to see you too, Master. I respect her, so I'm gonna not provoke her. So I guess that after all these years, I must have 2 centuries worth of pent-up lecture coming my way, right? Come again? Why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. I totally thought you'd be ashamed or angry. In the beginning, maybe. But I'm not the same witch you knew hundreds of years ago. I guess none of those you knew actually exist anymore as you remembered them. That's a sad thought. But yeah, I feel a bit alien, even among my closest friends. Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear pupil so abruptly, it made me question my identity and my purpose. Master, today I'm here to listen to you, telling me about exile. I don't think I'll ever fully heal from this. It's been too much, Master. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to live through. No one to talk to, eventually I started to hallucinate. I tried to escape my mind through fiction, substances, even pain, but no matter the stimulus, when in isolation you grow numb to it all. Memory becomes a mirage, not a single landmark in time to allow you to differentiate one day from another. It's been endless, and at the same time I can barely remember it. The only thing remaining is this damage that I need to figure out how to outlive. Oh, Fortuna. I am so sorry. Thank you for sharing this with me. I am here for you and I am going to help you find your peace, okay? Thank you. And what about the behemoth you summoned? How do you... Fortuna. It was me who taught you the forbidden song, of course I was going to notice. You know what? I don't regret using it. Of course, I'm happy you did. Oh my god, she's so cool. I taught you that spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. You knew that I'd eventually summon a behemoth? I wanted you to have the option. The option to break the magical pact? Yes. You see, laws are just an agreement between members of a community to have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what not. But hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. I hear you. In this case, it saved my life. I knew that this day would come, that the moment you used the forbidden song, you would become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice, and I'm no longer your master. That makes me feel kinda sad. Ha, me too. But now we can relax and become something better than mentor and mentee. Now we can be friends, and I can rely on you. We can rely on each other. It's gonna be weird to treat you like I treat my friends. I'm starting to regret this. Fortuna, I am proud of you. You're gonna make me cry. Ha! Who would have thought that praise is what would finally break through your armor? Whatever, it's been a difficult couple of centuries. I know, my friend, I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, what's this about you getting into politics? Patrice forced me to, basically. Yeah, that's really how this feels. It's not something that Fortuna really wanted for herself. Ah, your other mentor. I don't officially recognize her as such. Ha, I know. But if she's put you up to this, I'm sure it's going to be something good for you. It's breaking me out of the stupor of being exiled, that's for sure. I see, that's good. Can I help in any way? I feel like the academics are a lost cause. And try to inspire the novices for us. Absolutely, it'll be my pleasure. Thank you so much. Now, I can't wait anymore. Legend is spreading fast within the coven. Yay, we get to read Yu-ënia's future! Or write it, rather. That's all I wanted. I want to see your new deck, please. No, I want to experience it. Okay, but first I should warn you about its true nature. Oh, and what may that be? Adana's corpse visited me not long ago and explained why she sent me to exile. She realized it way before any of us that what I do is not fortune-telling. I'm not reading into the unknown, I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. I can basically alter reality. Adon has always been quite perceptive. I'm ashamed that I didn't notice it before, being the closest to you and your magical development. I could have guided you better should we have known about this earlier. You taught me perfectly, plus I was happier before learning what my powers actually entail. Oh, so your prediction about the fall of the Coven. Yes, I doomed us all. I see. I guess that's in part why I got into politics in hopes there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that, do you still want to subject yourself to my new deck? Yes. Oh, it's my responsibility. I brought you up. Just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control which card I'll draw. Very well. Okay, deep breaths. What feature do you want to alter? Not the future. If I understood you properly, we can work with everything that didn't happen, right? Oh, right. I can't erase anything, but I can sew in new realities, especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy. Times in which nothing of worth seemed to happen. I understand. Then I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson. Oh, that's unexpected. What's this about? Regret? Disappointment? I did so much thinking when Aidana took you away from me, and I feel I should have been less strict and put more time into enjoying ourselves. Now you're telling me you have the power to fix that, so... Oh, that's so sweet. She wants to write us a happy memory. I hope I draw a happy card so I can do that, okay, Yu-ënia? Let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor, even retroactively. Wow, okay. Focus on your pride and your compassion while I shuffle my deck. Oh, wow. Alliance, Guardian, Ego, Indifference, Stagnation. Let's turn this into the lesson. A magical stash. Or a forbidden spell. This seems right with the autochthon. You taught me to create a magical stash that would slowly grow during my penance, so I would have a meaty magical reserve ready for when I came back. Because this is all about, like, stagnation and staying still, so it's there waiting for me. The stash is waiting for me. Oh yes, I remember that. And don't call it a magical stash, it was an astrologer's dream catcher. After 200 years, it must be ripe for the harvest. Whoa, it's so uncanny you immediately switched to that reality. Oh. I cast the spell myself and I could swear this really happened. Well, it really happened, I remember it clearly. What you cast wasn't an illusion after all, we lived through that. True. Amazing. Do you want to open it now, see how much energy it gathered? Absolutely. Okay, here I go. Oh! Whoa. Oh, I was kind of expecting that to pay out eventually, but oh, I didn't expect an immediate surge of energy. Wow. Okay, we're gonna be doing some card making after this. Incredible. This feels like cheating. I don't think so. You sacrificed a bit of your past in exchange for this power. The cosmic balance is kept. You'll eventually run out of past if you keep exploiting this. Right, but still. Enjoy it, you own it. You used your abilities and your own time, after all. I guess. I'm still processing it. Oh, wow. Okay, happy memory. Guide, discovery, leadership, purpose, authority, predestination, and luck. Okay, so it's kind of a card about nightmares. Oh, I remember how your ears went wild the first time I baked you a margarita pizza. Oh, that one's really cute. Oh my god, these are both so cute. Do you remember that winter in your cabin when we built a snow golem and how I cried when he melted away? I love the idea of Yu-ënia eating pizza though, but this one is cute and it fits this scary card better. Oh, good old Graham. Of course I remember. It was part of your automaton arts training. You put a lot of effort into creating him, and once the class was over, you refused to dispel him. So we kept Graham around for the winter. It was just you and me in that cabin with the occasional visitor once in a blue moon. I needed some company that wouldn't be judging me all the time. I never told you about this, but I used to sneak out of bed at night to speak with Graham. I told him all about the life I left behind, and how excited and sad I was at the same time now that I'd become a witch. Oh, so that's why you couldn't stop crying when the spring took him away. It does make sense. You hadn't shed a single tear since I'd taken you in. But Graham was the first thing you lost as a witch. It must have triggered all the pain you were holding from losing your mortal self and your mortal loved ones. It does make sense in hindsight, yeah. After that, your magical talents really started to shine. Yeah, I needed to let go. Ah, this is so strange. I know you just wrote that with your cards, but I remember it so vividly, so many details. The smells, the temperature, so many sensations. Yeah, me too. It's uncanny. Uncanny. I immediately embrace this new reality. It's not an illusion after all, we really lived through that. It actually happened. This is incredible. Thank you for creating such a valuable memory for us. Oh, I know the ethics of what we just did are a little iffy, but oh my god, that was so sweet. Oh. Anyway, what do you think about my true talents? I understand why Idana was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck. But I'm not scared at all, because I know you. Idana didn't. She made a grave mistake. If Idana had told you the truth, you would have treated your newfound power with care, I have no doubt about that. But sentencing you to a millennium of exile, that's dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about a mad witch with the power to alter reality. I'm so glad I taught you the song to summon Abramar. Wait, you know Abramar? Not personally, but my mentor did. She told me the forbidden song and told many tales about Abramar. But I never got to use the spell myself. Wait, tell me about more about your mentor in Abramar. Was she Grace, the first witch? The one that Abramar fell in love with? Because I said that he fell in love with her? My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shapeshifting. Okay, maybe not. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently, they had to dispel Abramar because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. My mentor rarely talked about the incident because it brought her sour memories that tainted her transformations, but they had to erase their sister out of existence, and chained Abramar back into the forbidden song. I know Abramar is happy about that. I'm sure, and my mentor felt quite sorry for everything, but what could they do? The price was too high. In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with Abramar. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. I like him very much. I owe him my life. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you found such a good ally. It's rare to hear you talk so fondly about anybody. I guess that extra-dimensional beings are my weak spot. Ha! Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my dominion may prove a very powerful sphere for your creations. The 4 elements converge there, after all. Ooh! Yu-ënia's studio! Fortuna's mentor's witch studio, where she teaches the arts of cosmic magic. Nice. Thank you. Whoa, this is gonna come in handy, alright? Plus, it's very nice to have the card that represents the place I grew as a witch. Oh, Fortuna. Thank you, Yu-ënia. Okay, tea time is over. Now you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child. Yes. Come back soon. Alright. You made a great impression on Manaka. She's vouching for us, swaying most of the explorers to our side. Manaka is wonderful. I had a great time with her. That's good. Good energy for the race. Keep it up. Interesting. For some reason, the oldest witches are after Dahlia's neck. Because I predicted that. Yeah. They've been whispering on the ears of the most influential witches in every group. And practically every demographic except for the warriors are losing trust in Dahlia's ability to lead. This is something hard to shake off. Oh, whoa, I made this happen with my cards, yeah. Oh, good job? I didn't know I was writing when I did this reading for Dahlia, but it works for us, I guess. Didn't we know that? Because Yu-ënia died and then came to speak to us, and then Dahlia and Jasmine told us about their campaign, so that's wrong. We did know we were writing. Dahlia's support will wane until she proves the Elder's whispers to be unfounded. Let's make the most out of this opportunity. Okay. Hey, I did some digging. I found something a bit unquieting about Cupresa. Cupresa has this perfect memory, storing all events, both cosmic and earthly, inside her tree rings, knots, and branches. Well, apparently during Yu-ënia's mandate, some developments had to be edited out of existence. And that included literally trimming some of Cupresa's branches, destroying many years of records just to cover up Yu-ënia's dealings. We haven't been able to discover what the incident was about, and Cupresa is physically unable to recall it. But just revealing the fact that she probably colluded in the destruction of these records may be enough to spark some unrest among her followers. We could use it during a debate to throw off her game. We'll see. I'm back from my spy mission. I found something a bit worrying about our friend Jasmine. Presumably with the best of intentions, but still quite unethically in my opinion, Jasmine has adding some performance enhancers to her mixtures. Trying to make Yu-ënia happy and life easier for her sister, she's been spiking the dried leaves and other infusions she provides the coven with. It was all with the purpose of helping everyone meet their quarterly controls, but still, to do so covertly. Apparently some witches discovered that their mixtures were altered, but Jasmine apologized and asked them to keep it hushed up, promising she wouldn't do it again. If we reveal this in a debate, I'm sure it'll cause quite the damage. But it may damage your friendship too. In any case, here's the info. It doesn't hurt to know more about our rivals. Okay. We do not need anyone to harvest energy. The warriors are still 100%. Ooh, the oracles like Dahlia better. So do the producers. The novices like me. The explorers like me. The academics like Jasmine. Okay. Can you kick up support among the oracles? Please. And Apramar. Look for more allies. Alright, the game hasn't saved in a while, so what? Why was that blinking? I guess I can talk to one more person. Not yet. Let's talk to Curiel. Oh, she's a classic witch. Ooh, she's so pretty. She's got dimples. Hi. Hi, welcome. This place is so cool. Thanks. I wouldn't mind being imprisoned here. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Right off the bat, my big mouth ruining everything. It's alright. It's my personal curse, always making things awkward. Really, don't worry. I'm awkward in my own way, too. Okay. But let me tell you, you wouldn't like spending 200 years here. I'm so sick of these walls. Oh, I know. Let me make up for it. Ooh. Better? Where did everything go? Don't worry, everything's still in its place. I just altered our senses. Whoa, I love this. I wish I could do this. It would have made being exiled so much easier to bear. Funny you mentioned that, because I came to see you precisely to discuss my talents. What's the matter? Well, sensorial magic makes a great party trick, but beyond that, I feel pretty useless. That's your only talent? Yes. I can't affect reality in any way. After After several centuries, I've come to terms with it, really, but from time to time, imposter syndrome kicks in. What? Is that a thing witches can feel? Like, I mean, you're a witch. You're immortal and you fly across outer space. There's no doubt about you being a witch. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm a one-trick pony. And that trick isn't really going to have any impact on the cosmos. Literally. I don't see it like that, but I can't possibly understand. You're the one who's been struggling with this for centuries. No need to pity me, though. I mean, I have a pretty good life, magical frustrations aside. Oh, not at all. From my perspective, your powers are incredible. Ha, thank you. What about you? How do you feel about your powers? You're an oracle, right? I'm pretty comfortable with them. Oh yeah? Yeah, I mean, I was into divination even before I ascended. It's second nature to me. That's so cool. I wish I could feel so in sync with my talents. Actually, I came to see you about that. I've heard wonders about your new deck, so I wanted to ask you to help me find a way to make myself useful. Warn her about the risks. I should warn you about the risks first. Oh, what risk? I just recently discovered that I'm not exactly a soothsayer. I'm a writer. I determine fate through my cards. What does that mean? I can alter reality, both past and future. You'll be basically granting me access to rewrite your existence. Oh, wow. That means I can totally help you find a higher purpose for your sensorial arts, but you must be aware that it's not exactly divination. I'll pass then. Okay, that's fair. Oh, it's too much. Thanks for warning me beforehand. Is the Coven aware of the nature of your talents? Not yet. I'm still learning about them myself. Why? Nothing. Just curious. Oh, she's gonna betray me, isn't she? Anyway, I should be leaving now. I'm sure you must be really busy with the race. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you in the end. Don't worry. It was really nice meeting you. And good luck with everything. Thank you. Alright. Kaya's back, and oh boy, I think I need to end the episode here. Oh, my voice is getting a little tired. But oh my god, this is so much fun. Alright, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood.